We are live on YouTube. Cool. All right. Cool. What do I do now? Share screen. Share that. Edit. I wonder if it's recording. All right. Well, somebody's watching. It's 6 o'clock. So let's go live on YouTube. Yeah. I guess I can go live on YouTube. Oh my God. Sorry, I should have been more ready. But I'm not. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. There we go. All right. Now I have 2 people watching. Ooh. Who is watching? I don't know. Hi guys. All right. We just went live over on TikTok. Let that set in a little bit. We're gonna build this. We're gonna build a hermit crab. TikTok's here. Let's go ahead and get at what we're gonna need. We're gonna do 2 orange, 260s. Let's do. We've done all those colors. We'll do another. Let's do a gray. Do a gray 350, and you'll need a white 5-inch round. And we'll start with the 5-inch round. Stretch it a little bit. Excuse me. We're going to inflate this a little more than halfway. Burger pit. Let it be stretched out. Then we're going to take it down to about 4 fingers. Okay. So about 4 fingers wide. One more little bit. Tie the knot all the way to the end. Keep it loose. Just pull it through there. Let it slip all the way to the end. Squish the air up there. Now you got room to work your balloon. Okay. Now we're gonna grab this like a baseball, but put it in between these 2 fingers. So that nozzle is up there. You're gonna try to get your thumb up to that nozzle and like squish it in half. And you can apply pressure with these fingers and these to feel them getting even. And you feel it's pretty close. Start putting that twist in and keep squeezing it. And go close. Then grab that nozzle and wrap it around and it'll hold it there. Okay? So this might come apart and you might have to do that again. So yeah, get back to it. Usually don't do that to you. So anyways, let's grab our 260. We're gonna air this up about 3/4. Good bird. We got 4 or 5 finger tail. Yeah, good bird. Nice and soft. Tie that off. Can you show that again? I missed it. Yeah. For the eyes, we're gonna go right back through that. So we'll start here. This way, we have somewhere to tie it off. So yeah, we'll be right back through the eyes. Don't worry about it. Let's take our, because you'll really want to do that later. Anyhow, I was a little preemptive. But yeah, we'll get right back to that. So taking your orange 260 with 3/4. Okay, we're gonna do a 4-finger bubble, 3-finger bubble. I have fat finger, so 3-finger bubble. and then a 2-finger bubble. Okay. So you should have that. 3-finger bubble, 2-finger bubble, and tie those together here to here. Okay. So hold that nozzle and just twist that around. Then take your nozzle and pass it through. Okay. Do that a couple of times. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now that's locked in. Okay. There's our claw. Now we're going to do a 4-finger bubble. Nice little squish. 4-finger. See? 4-finger. So you can do the measurement. 4-finger bubble into another pinch twist. Small pinch twist. Stop. I call it a 1-finger pinch twist. Small and soft. Bring it up. 2 together. Pull up. Pinch and twist. Pinch twist. Hey, what's up? Good to see you, friend. Now we're going to go ahead and make a leg. So a 2-finger bubble. And then another 2-finger bubble. I'll just match that up. Okay. So that's your crab's leg right there. Okay. So we have an arm and a leg. Arm, leg, just arm, leg. Okay. So now we're going to do the body. We're going to do a 4-finger bubble for the body into a pinch twist. Right there. So a small little pinch twist. Hold that together. Twist. I know you are. Thanks, mommy. Okay, so now we have that. So now we're going to make our other feet. 2 small little bubbles for our feet. Okay. Just like so. Our feet. Now we're going to put it back over for our body. We're going to put a 4-finger bubble. Squish it for our body. Easy peasy. Okay. We're just bringing it right back over. Right back over. 4-finger bubble. Roll it through. Okay. So you got it. Maybe extra. We don't need that part. So just get rid of it. Tie it off, do whatever you need to pop it. Okay. This is where you're pretty much hermit crab. Now you're going to take your second 260, maybe halfway. You don't do a lot. You're just making another claw. But you want to tie a really long tail. Okay, so I have a really long tail. Or a nozzle, I guess. With that long nozzle, we want it to go through our hermit crab so we can tie our eyes. So stick that over here on this side. So you can pull that string over here. Okay. Then you have a string. You have a string. Okay. Do that. That's where you're going to tie those eyeballs. Pinch twist goes towards the back, pushes the claws forward. Pinch twist in the back, claws forward. So now we're just making our other claw. That's 4 fingers. Okay. So we go up into a 3-finger bubble, into our 2-finger bubble, and twist those 2 in. I'm sorry, don't twist it in like that. You twist it around. What you should do is just twist it around. And then tie that off, push it through, just like that. You'll want to tie that off, but just for this, it's not that big a deal. Okay. This is where your pinch twists up and down in the back. We'll push those arms forward. Okay. Then we have the string to hold our eyeballs. All right. Let's go ahead and do our eyeballs now. 5-inch round. Inflate it all the way up so it's good and stretched. Inflate it about 4 to 5 fingers. So keep going, nice and soft. about 4 to 5 fingers. But it's good. Tie your knot all the way at the end. Nice and soft, and then pull it to the end. So the knot's all the way there, so you can squish your air up, and then squish your air back down. Now you're gonna hold it. I hold it right in the middle of these 2 fingers with my nozzle, so I can try to get my thumb like halfway in between them to make 2 bubbles. You see that? And then I can kind of squeeze these fingers or these fingers to control the size of my bubble. So I'm trying to get them about halfway, trying to feel it, keeping pressure. Difficult, but you'll figure it out. Just fine tuning. Once you get a couple of twists, then grab this nozzle and put it over that eye. Okay? Eyeballs. Holding that nozzle. Eyeballs. You're going to take that nozzle and wrap it around that string on the inside and then back through itself. So take this nozzle through this string, under that string, and I'm pulling it back over the eyeballs, back into the string, over the eyeballs, and tucking it into the bone. So now it's held into place. Okay? This is where you should be at. Pinch twist to the back, hold the arms forward. You have a shell. Now we're making our shell. 350, a little over halfway. You're not going to use a lot. Let's say 4, almost an 8-finger tail. Okay. Take a part, tie it off. We're going to attach this to the back of our pinch twist. This is our front. This is our back where the pinch twists are. So our first one is the bottom loop. So we're going to do, that's a 4-finger body. We want to do a 3-finger bubble, nice and soft. So a nice and soft 3-finger bubble with our shell. 3 fingers, nice and soft, from one pinch twist to the other pinch twist. Okay, just by rotating it, nice and softly in there. 1 3-finger pinch twist in the back. Now we're going to make the next bubble. That goes up. Okay, so we've done our bottom bubble. We're going to do the next bubble up here. So this one was a soft 3-finger bubble. We're going to do a 4.5 to 5-finger bubble and keep it soft. We go from pinch twist to pinch twist. So 4.5, good squish, 4.5. Nice long nozzle, nice long whatever that is. Into the other pinch twist, sitting right on top of our other great bubble. Rotate that in. This one we want to keep it soft. And you can see how it's starting to like taper up. So it's nice and small, and then a little bit bigger. So this was 4.5. So this one we're going to do 5.5 or 6 and connect it in. So 4.5, 6. Squish, keep it soft. Rotate it into the other pinch. Rotate it in. Keep it soft. What it should look like in the back. You can get rid of it. You can tie that off or just tuck it. It's pretty much a done Hermit Crab. All you have left to do is to fix how your pinch twist sits. I like to put them sideways in the back and squish the arms into the feet. Squishing the arms into the feet. Same way on this side. Hey, thank you for the follow, guys. Okay. Just fix up your pinch twists. Now we'll draw our face. I just do two normal eyes. You can oblong them or dot them if you want, whatever. Like these are oblong, these are like the dots. So we'll do some like oblong eyes. Just like the top of an O, and then fill it in. So dot eyes. And then for the mouth, I do two W's on each side. So a W, then another W, two W's, and then a U to connect them. Like so, and then two little specks. I don't know if they have a nose, but two little specks. And that's a hermit crab. Real simple, real easy. All right. Now let's do a glass heart. Let's see. We're gonna do it clear. 11-inch clear. Let's do a green heart. 5-inch green heart. Let's do green wand. All right. First thing we do, let's make our base. Our green 260, about 3/4 of the way. The 6-finger tail. Birch. We need to make 5 3-finger flower petals. Okay, so this bush, make a 3-finger flower petal, so 3 fingers wide, holding our nozzle, twist here, and tuck it through. That nozzle, tuck it through twice. That's 1 3-finger flower petal. You need 4 more for a total of 5. Hello, Mermaid Melody. 2 3-finger flower petals. 3. That's 4. And that's keep them soft so you can work with them. Okay? Now we're going to fix it. You got a jumbled mess. If you spread it apart, you can tuck them in. So I'm trying to rotate them all the right way. Okay? So they're kind of all the right way. But now I'm going to spread them apart, fix them, and that's the best way to do it. Spread them and squish them and let the air fill where they need to go. Okay? So you get a pretty uniform looking base for your 2 pinch twists at the bottom, just two little bubbles. Okay? Take 2 bubbles, tie that nozzle back up into them, and then we'll tie it through and we'll create a pinch twist. Okay? So that's your base. You can use a stuffer or not. Some people don't. You don't have to. This is just like a chopstick piece. I'm going to stick my 5-inch heart on first, nice and soft. Just kind of tuck those down. Then okay, so it's just tucked down, and I'm going to take my 11-inch clear and just softly tuck it in there. Going up a little bit because it has a neck. So I'm trying to go up a little bit higher before I hold it. I think it's easier with a hand pump. You're trying to get in between that green balloon and the clear balloon. So you only put air in the clear balloon right now. Okay, about that much. See how it's still just a green heart balloon that's limp in there. So now I'm putting my pump in. I'm going into the green balloon. So hold this, and then you'll be able to free up your green nozzle and get it to fall into place so you can put air in the heart. Then you create that seal around your pump, push your nozzle up clear, and inflate your heart balloon. Okay, and we have our heart inside of the glass. So hold there. Try to get the green one out if you can, the heart balloon. You can tie them both, but I prefer to get the inside one. Wrap it around everything. Tie it through here. So we have a good knot with our heart inside the glass. Now you're just going to take this nozzle and attach it into your wand. Just hold it at the bottom, and you can kind of rotate and glide down at least one of your petals. You want the rest to hold it. Okay, take your little petals, and you have a glass heart. Okay. Hey, thanks. Easy peasy, guys. You can change the colors. It's really easy, really simple. You can pre-make some of these by stuffing those through. Easy peasy. All right, you guys ready to see the bow and arrow? Let's do a bow and arrow. So for the bow and arrow, we're going to do a brown 260. Stretch it. Oh, thanks, Mom. We're going to plate this pretty much all the way. You should have just a little bit of a tail. See, I have a tiny little tail, but my balloon is soft. Okay, so tiny little tail, but keep it soft. And tie that off. Okay, squish because you want it soft. And fold it in half. So you get about halfway. So match those ends up. Take a finger and you can see where the halfway point is. So I flip the balloon over. This is my tail end. This is my nozzle end. I'm going to jog my tail end a little further up because it's going to get more air as I go up. Now I'm going to spiral twist. The spiral twist, I pull apart and push them around each other like that. But then I pass it between my hands. And I grab the neck and I just keep repeating that step. Okay? You know, apply soft pressure. Usually once you get just follow. Once you get near the end, you'll stop it. Try to keep it the same size. And twist these ends into each other. Okay? Just like that. Really simple. Down here at the bottom, you want to create a little crease. You can twist it or even hold it, but just create a little crease there. I usually use a 160, but you can use a 262. But push it through there and tie that off. Okay, so tie that off right in the bottom. Okay, that's tied off here at the bottom. Now we need to take it up to the top to make our bow. You don't need a lot of tension. A little bit is more tension than you think. So just a little bit, almost just enough to make it go. Just rotate it in. Not a lot of tension at all. Real simple. Okay? Now we got a bow. Now we need our arrow. So we need 260. We're going to do this about halfway. Real long tail. 4, at least 8 fingers. Soften it a little bit. Tie it off. On our nozzle end, we're going to make 4 2-finger bubbles. But we're going to stop halfway in between each 2. So 1 2-finger bubble, and then another 2-finger bubble. And then bring that nozzle back up and pass it through. Now we're going to do the same thing. Another set of 2 bubbles. 1 2-finger bubble, and another 2-finger bubble. And tie that right back in to the other ones. Okay? So all we did was put it right back in. So you have this. Now we're going to hold those together and twist all the way around, making it one. Okay? So goes through there, and then through there. So we're just twisting them all together. Just keep rotating. Yeah. If that happens, that happens. We'll do it again. I saved my pinch twist. It should technically have 4 pinch twists. I'll run through that again. So about 3/4. We're making our arrow. Good squish, two finger bubbles. Two finger bubbles tied into each other. Pass that through. Repeat that. Two finger bubbles into it. Now we're wrapping them around each other. We're keeping it soft and wrapping it through. You should only have to go all the way around one time and twist it. And you see how your things twist come together. You can make like a quill for your arrow. Okay, so this is what you should end up with to shoot it. And then at the top, you want to make sure it's at least twice as long as your bow. And then up here, you're going to tie a knot off. Leave all that. But tie a good knot, double knot, because you want a little bit of weight up there to help it fly. Okay. But now I'm going to cut this. But I left it kind of ugly because I want that weight. So now when you shoot it, you're going to have them lay it on the middle and let it fall forward. That's what I tell them. Just lay it on it, let it fall forward. And then when you hold it and draw it back, it really shoots. Okay? So that's a bow and arrow. All right, we have done hermit crab. We have done a bow and arrow. We have done a glass heart. And we have done all of those in less than 30 minutes. I don't know if it recorded anything, but I'm going to stay live over on YouTube for another 3 minutes. It'll be my first live in 30 minutes. I taught you guys how to make 3 balloons. If anybody has any questions in the TikTok or the YouTube right now, got a couple of minutes to hammer it out. If you have any questions on the hermit crab or the glass heart or the bow and arrow, let me know. That was a fun, quick, easy thing. I'll have the hermit crab posted up real soon on YouTube. I've already filmed that ahead. So yeah, that was fun. That was my debut over here on YouTube. We'll see what happens. Hi everybody on YouTube. I got 1 like. I think I might have had 2 viewers. Yeah, I got it. So TikTok, you guys always come through. I'll probably get back on with you guys here in just a little bit. We'll see what we're gonna build. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I taught you guys how to build some hermit crabs. I taught you guys how to build a glass heart wand, and I taught you guys how to build a bow and arrow that actually works. So that was fun. And I got a minute and a half left to go for my first 30-minute live on YouTube. So we'll show off these balloons and tell you guys again, thanks for following, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. If anybody missed it and wants to see it again, you can go check it out on YouTube. I'll have the hermit crab posted up there for you guys to see how to build this guy. This is a hermit crab. Yeah. We have a couple of people watching. Sorry, I haven't been on TikTok on my phone in a long time. It looks a lot different than YouTube does on the computer. So, yeah. 30 more seconds. That was cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, TikTok. See you guys here shortly, I'm sure. That was a good live. Please like, follow, subscribe, leave me a comment of what I should build next. And, see you guys real soon. In a second. Hey, what's up, Fiesta Globals? We ended on YouTube.